And thank you so much. And next up, I am going to introduce you to an author who I am super excited for you to meet, especially if you have a little bit of wanderlust in your soul. If you've ever thought about traveling, this is the woman you need to know. Sonya Louise, give me a big hug. How are you? So Sonya is the author of Go, Sacred Solo Travel, A Woman's True Story. Such an exciting book. Tell us about it.
Well, the book is written for the woman who has this deep inner desire to dive deep with herself through solo travel, but she feels stuck, like she can't actually go for it. And gosh, I've been on the road for so long, I almost disconnected from that feeling. And so as I was watching the other authors on the red carpet, I just took a moment to put myself back in the time when my heart just longed to get out into the wild and to go to exotic places and to see beautiful things and to experience the wonder and joy and awe of what this world has to offer. But I was stuck. I had obligations and responsibilities and relationships that were important to me. And so I deprioritized that for years in my life. And it seems such a frivolous thing, like travel, right? But for some of us,
bills, finances.
Yeah, you know, where does that rank, right? And so I think as women in particular, we're not taught that women go on wonderful, grand adventures, that men do that, and women accept other roles in life. And those roles are critically important, and so it's just normal and natural for us to default into that and not to take the desires of our heart seriously. But for me, it was an exquisite pain to not go and see the world. And the day I gave myself permission to do that changed my life.
I'm sure it did. So I think we all, so many of us read Eat, Pray, Love and thought, oh, she gets to do that, I don't. Like, it seems so out there, like that idea that I could go off on my own into the world. And I think there are people around you that'll say, like, it's not safe, maybe do an organized tour. Like, what is this solo travel? So in your book, do you address some of the concerns, not only of the traveler or the woman with wanderlust, but of the people around them that might be worried for their safety or their health or whatever?
I do, and that was something that I took seriously when I made the decision to go. I approached the most important people in my life and shared with them what I wanted to do and the measures that I wanted to take and that they needed me to take to ensure that I was going to be safe. But I also did a little research, Angela, and it's a fallacy that your average adventure traveler is some 28-year-old, athletic male.
Dude.
Yeah, actually, the average adventure traveler is a 47-year-old female, and she wears a size 12. So not super fit and athletic, just your average, everyday, middle-aged woman who wants to live a fulfilled life.
Oh, so powerful. All right, well, Alexandra has a great question for you. She's from Montana. Have you been to Montana?
I love Montana.
I had a feeling. Do we know this town, Kalispell?
Oh, I do.
You do?
My Aunt Barb lives in Whitefish, so Kalispell is very close by.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hey, Alexandra. Well, she wants to know, how were you able to pull from the inner part of your soul and put it on paper? And I know in this beautiful book you have done just that.
It was not an easy process, and I'll admit that I'm a very private person and an insecure writer. And honestly, what it was knowing who was going to read this book and what they needed to hear from me. And I knew that they needed to hear the good, bad, and the ugly. If you get out there and you do amazing things, you're going to face a wide range of emotions, and I wanted to be the one to model what it was like to feel those and to allow those to work through you. So really, I had you guys in mind when I did that for myself.
So, and with your book, you actually work with women, not just women who have read your book, who want to travel on their own. Did you have those clients in mind? Were you thinking about who is it that I'm going to serve when you were like literally writing every word, or was it you would think about it and then you'd go write and you'd just kind of write what you wanted to write?
Oh no, I had pictures on my laptop and I had photographs that I had downloaded onto my cell phone, and as I wrote, I would literally make eye contact with the women that I was serving, and I would ask, what do you need to see? What do you need to know from me, and how can I help you?
That is the highest level of service. So I was hoping that was the answer. We did not prepare that. So thank you for your question, Alexandra. But this is the thing is like, if you are worried your message is good enough, just get out there and think about the people that you can help right now. So Mary is asking, hi Mary, she says, how do you focus on one message? Was focus ever a problem for you?
Yes, there's so much that you can share, and really nailing...
We had a few book ideas too,
we
didn't
did.
we? Yeah.
We had several book ideas. And even within the idea of a travel adventure, there's a ton of things that you can focus on. So really it was deciding on an ideal reader, exactly what that ideal reader would need, and then allowing that to focus your story. So everything that I chose to put in the book would kind of nail back down to that central message. And the central message is, if you have a desire in your heart, it's there for a reason. And if that desire is to go, then go.
And when they go, can they write a book? All right, let me get a copy of your book. Here it is. This is Sonya Louise's Go Sacred Solo Travel, a woman's true story. You can get a copy of this on Amazon. And if you have a girlfriend who maybe you've admitted, I'd love to travel on my own, this is a great book to have a little mini book club with. Yeah. And reach out to Sonya. She will help you come up with good questions for your little mini book club, because I think more women need to kind of take back the option, even if they don't go on the trip. Knowing they really have that option is so powerful.
Absolutely.
So, thank you, and congratulations on your book.